In this video, we're going to talk about how much money do you need to start drop shipping, specifically Shopify dropshipping, profitably, successfully this year and beyond. We're going to cover all the different scenarios. If you have a low budget, medium budget, high budget, exactly how to do it. Let's go. Also, very quick note, we've seen reports of people trying to impersonate me and actually get people to send them money by Cash App and sell, or maybe random modes of payment, like sending them Bitcoin or something. We will never ask you to send us money. I will never ask you to send me money. I will never DM you. I will never send you a weird message in broken English, nothing like that. The only way to actually pay us and get into our mentorship is by booking a call with us, and the first thing in the description, and then you can do a secured card payment. So be very careful out there. There's a lot of scammers. I will never actually DM you and ask you for Cash App money. That won't happen, so make sure to be very safe. And a little introduction to this. Actually, 5 days ago, I asked you on my YouTube community tab, how much money do you need to start dropshipping successfully? 605 people voted, 13% voted less than $200, 59% voted $200 to $2,000, and 28% more than $2,000. And I'm here to tell you that you are all right. Depending on the scenario, on the circumstance, on the type of store that you're running, you can start with less than 200 to 2,000, or more than 2,000. We're going to show you all the different alternatives that you can use, what different traffic sources you can use depending on your budget. So make sure you stay until the end. So let's say that we are selling this particular product. It is a pet dog water bottle, and it is also a feeder. So essentially how it works, it's one old product. It's a pet water bottle. So basically in summer, typically people take out their pets. The pet is thirsty and they don't have something to bring the water with. They just bring the water bottle, press it, the water comes out, the dog licks it and actually drinks the water. But this one has a new mechanism where it has a feeder on the bottom. So you can actually open it and it has feeding, or it has food on the bottom. So this one actually has sold more than $43,000 and it's selling for $10 here. So let's say that we want to sell this product as an example. It's $10, and let's say that the shipping is another $10. So let's say that the total from this product, the product price and the shipping price total is $20. We want to go to this website called the Dropship Toolkit, completely for free. You don't need to pay for this. And we're going to find out how much budget do we need to actually sell this. So what you're always going to do is you're going to do cost of goods sold right here. It's going to say cost of goods. How much does it cost you to get the product and the shipping? In this case, we're going to put 20, 10 and 10. And in the selling price, you want to multiply that total value times 2.5 or 3. So in this case, let's use 2.5. So product price plus shipping cost times 2.5. In this case, it's going to be 50, 2.5 multiplier. Make sure that you're using the right multiplier. Profit margin is going to be 30. And then the break-even ROAS. Break-even ROAS is specifically helpful when you're running Facebook ads, Google ads, any type of advertising. You want to know your break-even ROAS. I see a lot of people not really looking at this. It's extremely important. So please look at it when you're running ads. That way you know that if you're getting a break-even ROAS, or you're getting a ROAS of 1.7, 1.8 on your ads, you're profitable. If you're getting a ROAS of 1.2, 1.5, you're losing money. So you keep track of that. Now we're selling it at $50. Now what I typically recommend people, this is just a general rule for everybody, the selling price that you're selling your product for, no matter what, you want to multiply that by a 10 factor. So if you're selling something for $50, you want to have at least $500 to run that business or start that store, or at least start dropshipping that particular product. That is just a general rule. Doesn't always work that way, but you want to have at least 10 times that product price, the selling price, as your budget. How do we calculate the exact budget that we need and exactly how much we need, depending on the traffic source that we're running? So how much money do we actually need for starting Shopify dropshipping and dropshipping a particular product? So let's go to the different scenarios. You will obviously need to pay monthly for Shopify. You can get a 14-day free trial and then pay $30 per month. So let's say $30 per month. And also all the apps that we recommend here on the channel or in my mentorship, they're typically free. So you can get a free trial or a free plan, or maybe you can get one or two apps that are $10, $20 a month. So maximum you're going to spend $50 to $70 a month just to run the business. So if you don't have $50 a month, then probably you're not going to be even able to start a Shopify store. So first up, let's say that we have Facebook ads. You want to run Facebook ads for that particular pet water bottle. Low budgets can work, but ideally you want to have a minimum of $600 per month to run ads the right way and follow a proper strategy. $600 per month comes to about $20 per day. You can run multiple ad sets, multiple campaigns, add that budget. It allows you to test multiple things at the same time. You don't want to just test one product, one audience, one ad, $5 per day. That's going to be really hard to do when you're actually going into the real world of Facebook ads. In theory, it can work. In reality, probably won't. So you want to have minimum 600. The higher budget, the better. If you're willing to spend, or maybe you have a high profile job, maybe you have a high paying job, and you want to quit that job, you want to start your own business, or maybe not even quit the job, just have a side hustle. If you're willing to spend $3,000 per month or more on your ads, then you're much more likely to succeed and actually get great results. So if you're willing to spend more than $100 per day, I definitely recommend you get into Facebook ads. You can absolutely crush it. So we talked about minimum $50 to just run the store, $600 per month to run Facebook ads profitably. Google ads, a little bit less. You can get around $500 per month. You can start a campaign with, let's say, $10 per day, $15 per day. You can run small $10 per day campaigns, but to properly tell what it is working or what's actually going on with your campaign, you will need to run it for a long time. So what people do on Google is they go and start a campaign $5 per day, and they run it for 2-3 days, or on Facebook, and they think, oh, that's enough. I spent $20, that's enough to look at the data. Not really. You want to have at least, let's say, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days data, specifically on Google, so that you can accurately tell if it's going to work or not, if that campaign is actually doing well or not. And it's important to spend enough to also see proper keyword statistics, product search volume, see how different products are showing up in your campaign, what tags are pulling for those particular products on Google when people search them. So $500 per month minimum, that's what I would recommend you. The next way, which is very popular with people that have lower budgets, is influencers. This is really the cheapest way to go. It is the hardest effort. You can follow referral strategy where one influencer gets paid every time they refer a new influencer. I was talking to an influencer expert in Sweden, actually, and he was saying how their strategy is basically get one influencer, and from that influencer, they get a ton of other influencers. So what you can do is you can basically get one influencer. Try my strategies here. I'm going to link a video on how to find influencers for your store. And that particular influencer, you can incentivize them to find other influencers, specifically if they're a little bit famous, maybe in a particular community, maybe they're well known in your niche. They can easily get other people that are well known in that niche. They all know each other, they all have their own contacts, and they can get those people on as influencers and obviously get paid for that referral of that influencer. That is very powerful. So you want to go with that route, and you can pay $100, $200 for a shout out for that person. But the effort you need to put in is more, and it takes more time to actually get somebody to onboard as an influencer. You will need to reach out to 100, 200 influencers to actually get good responses and get people to sometimes even do it for free. If the influencer has 5,000, 10,000 followers, but they're very loyal, very engaged followers. For example, there's 5,000 followers, but every post they put on Instagram has 500 likes. A lot of people commenting on it. Very popular, those posts within that audience that person has, even though it's a small audience, they might be able to do it for even a free product. You send them a free product, costs you $20, $25. The person uses it, they like it. That's obviously the caveat. They need to like your product. So your product needs to be quality. They use it, they like it, they enjoy the experience, then they post it for free for you to get more exposure on your product. So make sure that when you're getting influencers, you can definitely use the strategies that I talk about, but your product needs to be really, really high quality so that person doesn't look like they're being misled in any way. And then the last thing is the SEO and the organic strategies. Most times, they're going to be free. If you use SEO, if you try to use blog posts, if you try to, for example, start a Facebook group and get people excited about your product, it is going to take a long, long time. It's going to take months to show results, not a day, not a couple of days. So instead of just using blog posts, consider starting a community, maybe a Facebook group, maybe a subreddit, things that are bringing people together and can also put you as an authority. On Facebook, for example, very easy to start a Facebook group, get people on it, get people to start talking to each other, and also seem like you're the authority in the group. You might even do a live on your group talking about your particular product. Maybe you're selling dog products and you're talking about how to take care of your dog. Maybe you're posting pictures about your dog, seeing how you're a great pet owner, how to be a great pet owner, how beginner pet owners should do, what things they should have in their house, and so on. So you can seem like the authority, and then you can pitch them your products and sell them to that community once they trust you enough. To recap, obviously the higher the better. If you have more than $2,000, Facebook ads, Google ads are going to be easy. But the one that really, really hits the nail on the head is the $200 to $2,000 range, because with $500, $600 per month to start ads, at least, maybe add another 100 to just run the store, maybe hire a VA for $10 per month, something like that. That one hits the nail on the head. So if you have within $700 to $1,000 a month to run your business, that is definitely enough to get started, to start getting sales, and obviously start growing your business from the bottom up. If you want to start a Shopify dropshipping business, or you have a Shopify dropshipping business and you want to scale it up to the next level, we actually offer Shopify mentorship, where we can help you get results in your Shopify store. Our students are absolutely crushing it. 1K per day, 5K per day, 10K per week, absolutely crazy results. You can see them if you book a call and actually talk to one of us one-on-one for free. So if you actually book a call with the first link in the description, it'll look like this. You can pick the time when you want to talk for 1 hour. We can show you exactly how we can help you and how everything works. It's completely for free. And also get some advice on the call. If you think that it's not the right fit, that's completely fine. You can get advice from us directly and see if we can actually help you with your business, even for free on the call. So make sure to book a free call with the first link in the description, and I will see you there. If you want to watch other YouTube videos about Shopify, about dropshipping, the last one I made was actually about AliExpress alternatives and the best suppliers to use in your dropshipping business. You can find that right here. So when you see the video right here, you can actually click on it right here and see the video. You can click on it. It'll say goodbye to AliExpress, best AliExpress alternatives to use this year and beyond. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell and that like button, and I'll see you on the next training. Make sure to click on that one.